Okay, good noon, everyone. Welcome to our forum on ending poverty in China. I'm Li Changwei, and I will be your moderator for today's discussion. Okay, today we will discuss various aspects of ending poverty in China. Ending poverty refers to eliminating extreme deprivation in income, education, healthcare, and living standards. In China's case, it focused on lifting all citizens above the national poverty line through targeted social and income process. It addresses press challenges such as achieving social equipped and sustainable development by income conserves poverty alleviation standards. According to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 1, uh, eradicating poverty in all its forms is the greatest global challenge and an indispensable requirement for sustainable development. By the end of 2020, China asserted that it had eliminated absolute poverty, lifting nearly 100 million people out of poverty in rural areas over 8 years. The World Bank notes the Chinese experiences accepted for over 70% of global poverty eradication, setting an unprecedented example in human history. Chinese poverty alleviation standards, including target poverty alleviation, infrastructures development, and education across, have driven large-scale nation transformation. Ending poverty in China is not only non-importive but also essential for long-term social stability and sustainable development. The country's success demonstrates how process commitment, strong governance, and large social mobilization can impress global progress towards SDG 1. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone to keep our discussion reinforced by and focus on the topic of ending poverty in China. Okay, to kick the things off, let's have each panelist briefly introduce themselves. Please share your name, background, where are you from, and anything else. Okay, 任之基,
Okay.
can you
Hello.
introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Ren Zhiji. I came from Sichuan, Chengdu. I'm the ecologist at the Development Research Center. I will be a panel member for our group discussion on the power of mental strength in China's poverty alleviation efforts. As a panel member, I will share some key points and examples. My main focus is the importance of mental strength in poverty alleviation. Mental strength in poverty alleviation means helping poor people change their mindsets, building confidence, and stay motivated to escape poverty. This includes building self-confidence, develop a positive attitude, strengthening community support. In China's poverty alleviation work, many poor families lost hope after years of struggle. For example, in a village in Guizhou province, the government organized training to teach villagers farming skills. At first, many doubted that they could succeed, but after learning and practicing, they not only mastered the skills, but also earned money. This success helped them believe they could change their lives. For second, in Yunnan province, some children from poor families felt ashamed because of their difficult conditions. Local schools studied counseling programs to encourage these children. Student named Xiaoming was too shy to talk to classmates at first, but with the help of his teacher, he became more outgoing and improved his grades. For a third, in Sichuan's Liangshanzhou, villager Muzi studied vegetable cooperative in 2021. At first, some neighbors refused to join. Muzi persuaded them, alone we are weak, together we are strong. The group earned 800 yuan more per family in the first year. By 2022, the whole village escaped poverty. Now we solved the problems together, Muzi explained. In the end, mental strength is a key part of China's poverty alleviation efforts. By building confidence, fostering positivity, and encouraging teamwork, poor people can not only improve their lives, but also sustain their progress. China's experience shows that mental strength is one of the most powerful tools against poverty. Okay, that's all
Okay,
on my.
thank you. Thank you, and thank you, introduction and your topic share. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Wang Yanhao, please.
All right. Thank you, Chang Wei. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Wang Hao. I come from Shandong. I'm honored to be part of this panel on the no poverty. Today, I'm introduced how China is the multi-pronged approach to poverty alleviation. I believe the crucial success of any poverty-related rooted like the precision, system innovation, and international cooperation can drive global progress towards the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So, ending the poverty in China revolves around the three pillars: precision governance, institutional strength, and global responsibility. The first point, like the precision governance, the blueprint support for the eradication. The poverty eradication succeeded when a solution are unique as the challenge they just addressed. The China seeks the Prince's orientation principle ensure every resources reach those who need it most. For example, Yunnan, Hubei County use the big data for create a digital profile for every household, cutting the poverty rate from the 16.5% in 2015 to the 1.2% in 2020. The five package approach the further tolerate interventions like producer-driven development, relocation, and equal compensation. So the second part is the institution strength, the bulwark and the station the mobility. The China socialist system enable the nationwide coordination. The State Council leading group for poverty alleviation, uniting the 28 central departments. These three regions and three prefectures include the Taipei and South Xinjiang, over the 240 billion in fund ensure the 420 countries and the 28 ethnic minorities escape the poverty by 2024. Legislation like the Rural Revitalization Promotion Law institutionalized IT power effect, stabilize over the 5 million at-risk individuals, and boost the rural income by 6.5% annual. This states make approach promoted the strong governance and the foundation of the last changes. The last point of the global responsibility shared perspective through the solidarity. China has turned the poverty alleviation experience into global public goods under the Belt and Road Initiative. Projects like a Pakistan hydropower lab and the Pakistan water station have impacted millions of people. The World Bank data project the BRI could lift 7.6 million out of the extreme poverty by 2030. Through South-South cooperation, China trains over the 1,000 officials from over the 120 countries. In Southern and participates introduced the China vegetable varieties, raise the value income by $1,000 to $2,000 annually, provided by the FAO as a low-cost, scalable model. So, in my opinion, the China poverty evaluation trumps transcending statistics. It redefined the development paradigm. It provides poverty not designated. With the prioritization and institution innovation and global collaboration, absolute poverty can be eliminated. As President Xi Jinping said at the G20 summit, a flying bird can fly first and sail high. Today, China invites all nations to join the hunt under the 2030 agenda. Ensure development to reach every corner and fostering world and shared prosperity. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Yanhao. So, let's go to the final person, Sun Jiahang. Okay, you can share your points and your introduction.
Thank you, Chang Wei. Good afternoon, guys. I'm Sun Jiahang, and I will be a panel member for my group forum. It's an honor to share some thoughts on one of China's greatest achievements, poverty eradication. China's success in ending extreme poverty came from three key elements: clear definition, targeted ad, and mindset empowerment. So why did this approach work? I believe there are three main reasons. First, let's talk about how we define poverty. For example, in Shanghai, food delivery workers earning 7,000 yuan may still live in a cramped room, eat cheap food, and lack medical care. So high income doesn't always mean a good life. They may earn more than people in small towns, but their life is not easier. This shows that income does not always mean a better life. To truly understand poverty, we must consider both income and what it can afford, especially in areas like health, education, and basic service. That's why a clear, realistic definition of poverty is the foundation of any effective solution. But recognizing poverty is only the first step. The next question is, how do we act on it? Poverty solution shouldn't follow a one-size-fits-all model. As we discussed earlier, poverty is not just about income, but also people's actual lives, their access to education, healthcare, housing, and personal growth opportunities. We must first know who the poor are and what they truly need. In 2013, China launched a targeted strategy to match support to real conditions. In Qubei country, a digital profiling system helped assign the right support, job training, better housing, or education. As a result, poverty dropped from 16% to just 1.2% in 5 years. This proves that targeted aid, when matched to real needs, can create real, lasting change. However, even the best policies can fail if we ignore one key factor: mindset. True poverty is not only about lacking money, it's also about losing belief. In such cases, financial aid is not enough. What people truly need is empowerment. And empowerment begins with education. When children are encouraged to set goals and dream, they gain direction. When adults join skills training programs, they gain ability and confidence. That's why China launched programs in rural schools to build resilience, goals, and confidence. By 2020, over 50,000 schools offered moral and aspirational education. China's Rural Revitalization Agency also reported that over 60% of poverty relief programs now include mindset and skill training alongside funding. So in conclusion, ending poverty takes more than money. It requires a clear understanding of people's real needs, targeted support based on those needs, and long-term empowerment through mindset change. China's experience offers valuable lessons, not just for one country, but for the world. As the saying goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Let's go far together. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all. We've explored the ethical standards behind the Chinese poverty alleviation success. According economic targeting, infrastructure investment, and education drive initiatives and shared insight into their combined impact on social and economic development. Thank you all, Ren Zhiji, Wang Yanhao, and Sun Jiahao for your active article appreciation and export perspective. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.